Hello YouTube. This is my second actual video, and my first one covered what you should do to get some guy you like to like you back. Certain things that you could try out, and I just thought it would be fitting if, following that, I would do a video about things you should look for that would signify a guy's interested or becoming interested in you. First thing you should know is guys are very introverted when it comes to feelings. Guys don't just blurt out their feelings and fears, hopes, and wants and shit like that to women. Even if they like you, they just don't do that. It's a pride thing, and it also makes them feel extremely corny and uncomfortable if they say what they're thinking. So they just like to keep their composure and say what they want to say. They think before they talk, and I'm not saying we don't, but I'm saying that that's the big difference between women and men, is that women don't have a problem being extroverted. Men have a very big problem with that when it comes to feelings, and women really want guys to display their feelings, and guys just, it's not that they don't want to, really, it's just that it doesn't make them feel right. It doesn't make them feel uncomfortable, like they're forced to do something, like they're obligated to do it. Well, anyway, that goes for relationships and all that crap too. So, aside from that, what do you look for? What exactly do guys display? I mean, it can be really hard sometimes. Seriously, guys can be really confusing. When they give you subtle hints, I mean, they're subtle. And you really have to pick them out, and it's almost as if you have to go on some obsessive picking spree about, like, oh, he said this, or oh, he said that. That's how bad it is. That's just extremely discreet they are, I swear. Anyway, yeah, there are a few subtleties. Guys are not aware of their own body language. Now, you guys are probably cocking an eyebrow right now at me, like, body language? Seriously? Are you actually going to talk about body language? Oh my gosh, I want to change this now. This is so fucking stupid. But trust me on this. It is real, and it is reliable. I have studied this for a long time, and I have been in situations where, I've liked a guy, and I was hoping that he liked me back, and he gave me certain subtleties, body language subtleties, and I ended up finding out that he liked me. It's pretty cool. And I think I should share them with you. I mean, what'll it hurt, really, if you just pick them out? At least it'll, I don't know. Anyway, here's one thing. Let's say that the guy you're interested in is talking to one of his really good guy friends. Say that they're talking right here, and you're sitting over there. If his feet are pointed towards you, that means that in the front of his mind, okay, he's having this conversation with this person, but he's really just thinking, like, he's not even really paying attention to the conversation. He's actually thinking about you looking at him have this conversation with somebody else. He's trying to show off, or he's just hoping that you're looking. That's what it means. Where their feet are pointed is where their interest is. Guys don't realize that they do this. It's just human nature. People do that. Their feet turn towards the person that they're interested in. And this is true. I've actually caught myself doing it quite a few times when I didn't even realize, and then I looked down and I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird. So, one thing. Second thing is the lip area. If you guys are talking face to face and he looks down at your lips occasionally, looks up at your eyes, looks down at your lips, that means two things. One, that he's interested in kissing you, which that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Second is that he's really, really interested in what you have to say. Like, more interested than he would with anybody else. He's really interested in what you have to say, and he likes what's coming out of your mouth. That sounded wrong. Okay. Third thing. This is reliable, but it's kind of creepy in a way. Oh, and it's kind of hard to spot. If you're having a conversation with a guy and his eyes and his pupils dilate, and this is in a well-lit room like this, and his pupils dilate, it could mean two things. It could mean that he hates you, or he really is interested in you. And if he's having a conversation with you and he's laughing and whatever, obviously he doesn't hate you, so I guess you're good. But like I said, it's really hard to spot that kind of thing. I mean, you'd have to be like, seriously, staring at the guy, you'd be like, what? I don't really usually rely on that. I mean, if you want to, by all means. But I usually pay attention to the feet and the lip thing I told you about. So when it comes to body language, those are the three main things. Like I said, men are extremely introverted. They don't display their feelings, but they do. It's really hard to explain this. If you're having a conversation, if you're having many conversations with this guy, and he's pretty much, if he likes you, he's doing what you're doing in the conversation. You're trying to give away subtleties that maybe you'll get something in return. Like, okay, here's a good one. Let's say that you're bullshitting, of course. Let's say that you said that, oh my gosh, this girl said I'm ugly. I feel so down about it. But you're saying it so you will get a compliment in return. I mean, it's really shitty that you manipulate somebody like that, but girls do that because they want the compliment. Girls do that. So, yeah. Oh, this guy, he said that I'm really ugly, and I feel really ugly, and you're hoping that the guy responds by saying, oh, you're not ugly, you're actually really beautiful, or something that you can just take and run with, you know? Well, guys do the same thing. Not in such a girly way, but if a guy likes you, he's going to try and say something in hopes that you might get jealous, or you might question, or you might say something in return that he could take and run with also. So it is really a back and forth situation when it comes to conversations. Don't put all your eggs in one basket when you're talking to the guy. Along with being introverted, they're very simple. Guys have simple brains. I'm not saying that they're dumb or anything. I'm just saying that they don't like to complicate things. They like to keep things just baseline simple. They don't want to deal with drama. They don't want to deal with stress. They don't want to deal with a burden on their shoulders or feeling pressured into saying things that they're not ready to say. So don't push anything onto a guy. It's just a bad idea. I have done that before, and it's no good. It's not good. And that was years ago. I've learned a lot. I've learned better. So yeah, don't push your attraction to the guy. Just kind of play with it a little bit. You know, do this back and forth thing, a little bit of flirtiness. And when you both feel comfortable, When he feels like he's got enough hints that you like him, and you too, you have enough hints that he likes you, then eventually it'll just kind of work its way in there, and you guys will just eventually work into a conversation comfortably and discuss, your feelings, and you'll both be happy about it, and neither of you are going to feel pressured, and neither of you are going to feel uncomfortable, and neither of you are going to, run away. That's just how you have to go about it. You have to really ride it out. You can't push guys. You cannot push guys. You'll just push them away. I promise. I don't care if they like you. Even if they do like you, if you just throw something at them like that, they might rethink their feelings for you. Unfortunate as it is. Even if they find out just then that you like them, it's like, it's kind of creepy that she said that, that she's just throwing all this at me. It's like she's obsessed or something. So yeah, just little subtleties, and it'll eventually work itself in there. Like I said, guys are simple. Kinda gotta work with that. Alright, so I hope I helped some of you out a little bit. If you have any questions pertaining to this video, or if you would like your question to be in my upcoming and my first Q&A video, then please comment below, or you can leave me a message, personal message, and tell me if you would like your question to be in my video, by the way, and tell me if you would like your username to be displayed, or if you would like to be anonymous, because I don't want any people getting all pissed off like, oh my gosh, blah 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 blah, I was looking, I don't want them to see my username. That's a crappy feeling right there. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Certain subtleties, those are the biggest and most basic things. Guys are very basic, so I hope I helped you out a little bit, at least. Alright, see you guys later.